Demon's Bond. Tensura x Mao Gakuin no Futekigosha by Void King. CH21. Support song and mysterious individual. The tournament continues, and the owl flying in the sky raises its voice. I have confirmed the destruction of Kurt's demon sword. The winner of the first match is Anos Voldigode. The auditorium falls silent. Rimmeru and Anos had already guessed that most of the people here watching are royalty. HMPH. Looks like there's no recognition for mixed bloods here. These royals are really annoying, Rimmeru thought as she looked at the surrounding spectators. Anos turns around and starts returning to the waiting room just as a voice is raised from the corner of the auditorium. As expected of Anos-chan, he's a genius. Well done, Anos. This will be an easy victory for you. That's my brother. It's a one-sided victory. The voices of Rimmeru and her parents can be heard as they encourage the mixed bloods to rise up and cheer. What should we do? The match finished before we could sing our cheer song. Anos-sama is so strong, we might not get a chance to sing at all. Let's sing now. About what? He's already won. It's a support song. What are we supporting? We can use support song number 2, the noble Anos-sama's honorable sword. Are you listening to me? Fine. It can't be helped. Let's celebrate the victory of Anos-sama. Rimmeru-sama, please join us too. One of the girls from the fan union drags Rimmeru to join and also sing. W. Wait, I'm not good at singing, Rimmeru said. Come on, Rimmeru-sama. You practiced with us a couple of times, and your voice is like an angel, another member of the fan union said. Isabella, who hadn't heard Rimmeru sing, also encourages her to join, which leaves her no choice but to participate. All right, I'll join, so stop pressuring me, Rimmeru said. Yes, let's begin. Jianjianjianjianjian. The sound of drums and wind instruments brought by the fan union starts to play out. I am the top and you are the bottom? Shoo 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 instant death? Fuaha? I am the top and you are the bottom? La 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 easy victory? Waha? The noble Anos-sama's gift? Women dancing on the bed are his trophies? Anos-sama put it in? Make them pregnant with magical power? Strong man in one shot? I am the top and you are the bottom? Bayu de Bayubu, instant kill? Fuaha? I am the top and you are the bottom? Ahan relief? Uaha? Hey, struggle? Accepted in? It didn't rhyme, and the vibrato was useless. However, Rimmeru's voice made it more exciting. Anos watched the humiliated faces of the royals as the song was sung. It was the final coating of shame applied to them after he overwhelmingly showed off his abilities. Also, Anos doubted that they factored into their calculations that he had a song made only for him, purely to make fun of the enemy. Anos thought that his fan union and sister might actually have a rare talent for humiliating their enemies. After leaving the arena, Anos left the waiting room and headed to the audience seats. Yunin, that's it. I think these lyrics are good too. Listen to this, Rimmeru-chan's voice is also wonderful. Anos hears his mother's voice as he enters the seating area. The next match was Lei and they watched the match as it progressed and heated up. Suddenly, Rimmeru felt an ominous presence. When she looked around, she saw a person on the other side of the arena standing. The person was covered in a hood, and Rimmeru couldn't seem to see through it. But she could tell that hooded man was looking at her. After a while, he left. Sorry, there's something that I have to do, so I'll leave first, Rimmeru said and went out. Make sure you don't come home late, Isabella said to Rimmeru, who was running. Rimmeru chased after the hooded person, but once she got out of the arena, the hooded person was nowhere to be found. Even so, Rimmeru didn't give up and went to look for the man. After a while, she caught a glimpse of a person on the crowded street. She immediately dashed straight towards the man, who entered an alleyway. Once Rimmeru reached the alleyway, she arrived at a dead end with no sight of the person she was chasing. Where did he go? Rimmeru asked. Are you looking for me? A voice came from behind, and once she turned around, the hooded person threw some kind of golden dust in her face. Ah! What is this? Rimmeru thought, and quickly backed away to create some distance. It looks like the dust won't take effect for a while, so I'll leave now. We will meet again, Rimmeru Tempest, the man said and disappeared. Wait, what did? Rimmeru wanted to stop the man, but she started to feel nauseous as her vision turned blurry, and she lost consciousness. Rimmeru. Anos, who had been following Rimmeru, arrived where Rimmeru was. He had been following her ever since Rimmeru suddenly stormed out of the arena, and he only lost track of Rimmeru when she suddenly ran somewhere. Rimmeru, are you alright? Anos questioned Rimmeru, but he didn't get an answer. Anos noticed that she was only sleeping. She's only sleeping, huh? Just to make sure, Anos cast a magic on Rimmeru to see if she was affected by poison or any substance, but the magic he used didn't detect any abnormality in Rimmeru's body. No abnormality, huh? But how come she lost consciousness in this place, and who is that she was chasing? Anos said to himself, and Princess carry Rimmeru back to the arena since no one will take care of her back at their home since both of their parents are at the arena. Once Anos arrived back, he went to the waiting room and put Rimmeru on the couch that was on the waiting room, and Misa also entered with the worried Isabella. End.